Hey, it's Smoke of the Cap. I told you I had some new videos coming for you, and yes, I do. And this is the first video. You know, it's been a while since I did the signs, and I think I want to do a new take on the signs. And we're going to start with the Aries man, you know. And you know how I do it on my channel. I like to give a story. I like to tell you about situations that I was in that make me feel and think the way I think about certain situations. If you're new to my channel, welcome. You know, I'm glad you're here. Go on and, hit that subscribe button. And hopefully you like this video, and leave a comment below too if you want, to talk about what it is that I'm talking about on this video. If you agree, disagree, doesn't matter, just let me know your feelings. I really want to sit my phone down. Oh no, I'm not gonna sit it down there. Y'all gonna be all in my shit. Let me try to sit it up here. I'm sitting outside on my patio. Yeah, that's why y'all see bugs and all that. I just don't want my phone to fly away. Like, if my phone fly away, I'm gonna feel some type of way. That should be good right there. Yeah, that should be good. All right, so like I said, we're gonna talk about the Aries man today, and I'm gonna just give y'all, like I said, a little story about situations that have happened to me, and maybe y'all can chime in and let me know how y'all feel. So now that I'm 35 years old, and when I first filmed my first video about an Aries man, I think that was about 3 or 4 years ago, maybe longer than that, I'm not 100% sure. But when I think about an Aries man now, the first thing that comes to my mind is impatient. These men are so impatient, and excuse the way I look, it's Sunday, I gotta go to work tomorrow, so I'm just making sure my hair is ready for tomorrow and things of that nature. Just excuse that. I hope a lot of times when y'all listen to these videos that you guys just listen to it and not try to like stare at me the whole time. But I mean, I am cute, so that makes sense. But anywho, like I said, when I think about the Aries man, when it comes to a Capricorn female and how we view them, and I'm a Capricorn female born January 14th, not mixed with Sagittarius, and damn sure not mixed with Aquarius. I'm straight up January 14th, pure Capricorn. I have other alignments too, and we could talk about that another day, but today we're talking about the Aries man. And like I said, the first thing that pops in my mind is impatience. So let me break down this story about this Aries man that I've known now. I've known him for about more than 5 years. More than 5 years I've known him. Way more than 5 years. I can't say it was more than 10, of course, but it's definitely been 5 years I've known him. And I just break down the story of him. So this Aries man, I used to work at call centers. And when I got to the call center, everybody just liked me for some reason. I don't know if it was because I was from Florida and people just liked me. You know what I mean? I was something new. I'm here in Texas now, and it's like people in Texas, they like new things. They don't like the people that are from here already, or if they know you already, they don't really care too much for you. So that was the first thing I noticed about him. Oh my God, I want to change this for some reason because I'm scared that you might not hear me. I might have to hold this phone, which I really don't want to do. But people just like new things. We were at a call center, and that's just the way it was. And so when I got to that call center, there were a few guys that worked there, but I don't know if the scene has changed because I don't work in call centers anymore. I work in a totally different environment. And back then, there weren't a lot of guys that worked there, especially not straight guys. There were maybe a handful of straight guys there, and we'll break down those guys too. But there was a Leo that worked there that I remembered. There was a Scorpio that worked there, and there was this Aries guy that I'm telling you about that I remember. And me and the Scorpio, we hit it off. You know, he was very handsome, nice guy, whatever. I'll tell you later on about him in the Scorpio story. But me and him, we hit it off. Okay, he was a married guy, and I was married, so we kind of just hit it off, and that's the way it was. But him and the Scorpio guy would hang out. I mean, him and the Aries guy would hang out all the time. And the Aries guy, another thing I'll say about Aries guys, not all of them, but some of them, they're just not handsome like that in the face. And that goes to another subject I'll bring up about the Aries man. When it comes to their body, Aries men are very, very fit. These are men that keep their bodies up to par, no matter what. These guys, they just do. They always have nice bodies. That's the first sign that you can say, even if you don't know his sign, you can say to yourself, that's an Aries man, because his body is going to be fit. If you know an Aries man whose body isn't fit, because I do know of some, something's going on. Something's going on. I probably would stay away from that type. Because an Aries man that doesn't keep up with his body, no, you don't want that man, because it's something going on with him. Another thing about this Aries guy is that he is so much fun. He is just so much fun. Like, let me not say fun. He's exciting. And I use that term very loosely too, because for me as a Capricorn female, I didn't find him exciting. I kind of found him obnoxious, and I told him that actually. And like I said, we're gonna keep going into the story, and I'll tell you why I told him that. But he was just always this guy that he wants to talk to everybody. He's super friendly, just outgoing. Maybe that's the word I'm looking for. He's outgoing. Aries men are outgoing when it comes to how the Capricorn female looks at him. So I'm telling you, when I tell you the story, I want to help you guys understand why I tell you the story. I tell you the story because some people are like, oh, I just want you to give me the breakdown, like bullet points of him and then bullet points of the Capricorn. That's not this type of video. Like I said, I tell you stories, and then in between those stories, I'm telling you the things that I looked at while I was a Capricorn female dealing with an Aries or whatever man I'm dealing with, right? And so, as a Capricorn female, if you're an Aries man watching this, we look at you like you're a very outgoing sign. You're very outgoing. And for Capricorn females, that's good, because we're not. We are outgoing, but only with people we trust. If we don't trust you, we're not going to be that outgoing with you, you know, because too many things come in our mind. We're very cautious. Okay, you're outgoing, we're cautious. So we'll be outgoing, but only once we know we can trust you on that level. So, like I said, me and the Scorpio, we were hooking up and everything. And the Aries guy, it didn't bother him. And that's another thing I don't like about Aries man, because I felt like he didn't look at me in a romantic way. He just looked at me like, oh, I want to F you. I want to F you. And I don't care if you talk to whoever, you know, you're just talking to him because he looks better than me. And that's another thing about Aries man, very open and honest. Like, he knows his weaknesses and he knows his strengths. And he's not going to go against that. He's not going to say, oh, you know, I'm the most handsome man in the world, you need to be talking to me. He's going to be like, hey, I might not be that attractive, but I'm better than him in this way. So talk to me, you know what I mean? And that's how he would always approach me. But nonetheless, I never gave him the time of day, because he just was not my type when it came to attractiveness. Over the years, me and of course the Scorpio didn't, you know, make it. And I'll tell you about the situation when we get to the Scorpio man video. But the Aries man, to this day, and I mean, when I say to this day, I'm talking about Friday. This is Sunday, Friday, me and him still communicate. Every time I get out of a relationship and, you know, I make it known, he comes forward and say, hey, I still want to be your friend. I still want to get to know you. I still want to go out with you. Let's just have fun. Forget about your ex. Just hang out with me. That's another thing that as a Capricorn female, you got to like about that Aries man. He's not a party pooper. He's going to still try to make you feel good about your stuff. He's still going to tell you that you're beautiful. He's still going to bring you out. He might not be trying to have a relationship with you, because I asked him that. I said, what is it that you want from me after all these years? Why do you still hit me up? He's like, I just want to be your friend. He's like, you're beautiful, you know, you deserve a good friend in your life. So I respect that. What else can I say about an Aries man? Yeah, these are men that I don't think they commit easily to you, but they will always be there to show you a good time. And I think that's why they get along so good with Leos and Sagittarius, because Leos want to have a good time after a heartbreak, and so do Sagittarius. And they're not gonna have no strings attached. They're not gonna try to make you feel locked down. They're just like, hey, I just want to show you a good time. I want to help you get over whatever situation you're going through. That's it. And that's a good trait to have in a person. You know, no, they're not trying to restrict you. They're not trying to make you feel like, hey, I just got a relationship, jump into a new relationship with me, I'll make it better. They're like, no, you don't gotta jump into a relationship with me. Just have fun with me. And as a Capricorn female, if you just got a relationship and you need a little ego boost, or you know what I mean, whatever the case may be, I feel like Aries guys are it. One thing about Capricorn females, the reason why I feel like you won't commit to that Aries man is because a lot of Aries men are not good with money. They're just not. I just have not known them to be good with money at all. So I wouldn't trust them when it comes to money situations. Because even with him, like, hey, let's go out, you know. But I don't, you know, it was a test, because of course I got my bankroll. I'm like, let's go out, you know, buy me dinner tonight. I was like, I ain't got no money, what's up? He was like, oh, I don't really have no money. I'm like, if I don't get paid till Friday, I'm like, and then you're telling me that you stay with your brother and you're working, but you don't have any money. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, that's a turn off. So if you're an Aries man watching this, you gotta have your bankroll together if you're trying to deal with a Capricorn female, because we're not going to deal with a man that does not have money or doesn't know how to manage his money correctly. So let me rephrase. I don't want to make it seem like, damn, we just go, but it's the truth. Capricorn female, we like money. It's 2022. We're not gonna keep pretending like we don't like money. We like money. And if you don't have your money together and you're sitting here trying to pursue a Capricorn female, I don't understand what you're doing at this point. Like, you're just wasting your time. You really are. No, we're not doing that. So, yeah. I'm really trying to sit here and think about other Aries men that I've dealt with. I dealt with another Aries man before. He broke my heart. He really did, because he had his money together. He still got his money together to this day. He got his body in shape, and he's handsome in the face. But this is another thing I'll tell you. When it comes to dealing with a Aries man as a Capricorn female, never reveal your feelings to him automatically. I'm sorry, I'm reading a message. Never reveal your feelings to him. Never. You can't. One thing about Aries man I've noticed, once you reveal to them that you like them, you love them, you consider them as somebody serious, they're going to run. So never ever reveal your feelings to an Aries man until he reveals to you first. Once he reveals to you, then it will be okay to reveal to him. But if he does not reveal to you that he loves you, likes you, or can see a future with you, I would never do that as a Capricorn woman. Never reveal your feelings to him, because he is going to run away and run fast. And that's what happened with the other Aries that I'm telling you about, the one that had all his shit together. I mean, he had it all together. So as a Capricorn female, you know I'm going to tell you that, hey, let's try to see where this can go. You know, because that's what Capricorn females do. So Aries man, if you got your shit together and you're dealing with a Capricorn female and she comes to you on that note, it's because you got your shit together and she really sees a future with you. But I just recommend to the Capricorn females, don't do that. Let him be the one. No matter how hard it is. You know, I know you want to tell him because, you know, you feel like, damn, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. This man got everything I'm looking for. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because he will run. He will run. He will run. And I'm trying to think of celebrities that are Aries men, just so you guys can kind of have something to roll with. But it's just like, I think that Quavo from Migos, he's an Aries. That's your Aries. He's he's not the best Aries to use it as an example, because I don't find him very attractive. I find what's your other um not Takeoff, it's Quavo Takeoff, and the other one, what's his name, that's with Cardi B. He would be the one I would be attracted to, and that's Sagittarius, but he's the one I would be attracted to out of everybody because he just got his mind on straight. See, Aries men, they just think they're the prize. No matter how ugly they are, they just think they're the prize, especially when they get money. When they get money, they just like, look at me, I'm the star. Like, that's why Nicki Minaj didn't hook up with Quavo, because she just was like, nigga, you think you all that, you think you all that, I can't do it, I can't do it. And I don't blame her, because that would have ruined her life. Because I'm gonna tell you something, if she would have announced that she was in a relationship with him, he would have broke up with her, and then every other woman would want to be with him. So it's like, no. And you see how he did Sweetie, like, even though that's a whole nother, we don't Cancer females is a whole nother subject, and we're gonna get on it. I don't know if it's because I'm older or whatever, but my experience with Cancer females, even from my last videos, ain't no good, and it done got worse. It has gotten worse since I've been older. But Cancer females, they are not your friend. They are not your friend at all. But that's, I don't feel bad for her because of my experience with Cancer females, but he kind of did show you the Aries prototype of how Aries men are. Like, they cold-blooded. They cold-blooded, you know what I mean? And he'll make you look like the bad guy at the end of the day. So you got to be careful when you're dealing with those men, because boy, even with the Aries I'm telling you about in this story, he just broke up with a girl that he was dating, and he told me, he's like, oh, she don't know who she is, and this and that. And I found it funny, because every time he would ask me on a date, he would ask me to go have drinks or some shit, or let's go to the club or something. But I was recently dating a Gemini man, and I was, at a spa with him, and I saw him and the girl at the spa. And I was like, oh, so you can take her to the spa. You ain't never asked me to go to no damn spa, but you asked her to go. And he's like, oh, you didn't let us get past the first date. And then I was like, that should have been the first date, nigga. Like, let's be real. The spa don't cost nothing but $60 fucking. Like, who the fuck you think you're talking to? Like, what? So I feel like with him, it's always been a thing of trying to get in my pants. You feel me? And I think that's because of him observing me and Scorpio's relationship. I think Scorpio probably told him that me and him had a sexual relationship. So he was like, oh, well, if she'll, F you, she'll F me too. And I'm like, no. You're not Scorpio. You're not Scorpio man. You know what I mean? And I hate to sound like that, because I know it's going to be a lot of Aries men that watch this video, and they're going to be like, oh, you ain't nothing but this, but you ain't nothing but that, and don't try to down talk us. Like I said, there's some good things about you, Aries man. I cannot sit here and lie. Like, y'all body is impeccable. When y'all are on y'all shit, y'all get money. And then some of y'all are handsome in the face, but y'all just don't want to be tied down in no relationship until you're ready. And who knows how long that can take. It's like, I hope that's not covering that sound or whatever, but it's just like with an Aries man, if you want a relationship with him, you be prepared to wait. Be prepared to wait until he gets everything out of his system. Because if not, he gonna cheat on you, gonna play you, or he gonna dump your ass. Because an Aries man ain't gonna be forced into nothing. No way, no how. Period, point blank. Okay? And this also goes for men that have Mars and Aries. If they have Mars and Aries, they're the same way. So just pay attention to that. Be careful, and understand what you're going through. I think as far as that, I'm done, because I don't know a lot of Aries men. As a Capricorn female, I don't really attract Aries men, because like I said, Aries men aren't serious about what they want in life. They just trying to have a good time. And like, it's a Capricorn female, I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all Capricorn females can relate. That's not what you're on. You want to know where that relationship is going, where it's headed from day one. You don't need time. You don't want time to play around and be somebody's fuck toy. But if you're looking for that, if you just want to have sex and have a good time and, you know, be uplifted in the moment, Aries is your guy. Aries is your guy. But if you're looking for something serious as a Capricorn female, go somewhere else. That's just not gonna be it. Unless you got some Sagittarius and Aquarius in your chart, that's different. But if you like me, straight up Capricorn, that's not what you're looking for. All right, so all right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it loose. Y'all have a good one. All right.